Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm back in Fife. I'm actually in the village of St Monans, which is near Anstruther. So I'm going to be heading out in a few minutes to go for a wander because it looks like a really pretty little place. Never actually been here before. And again, it's not blazing sunshine today, but it's quite warm, but it's just that kind of nice hazy kind of way with the weather. But it looks like it's going to be a good wee day for a wander and go for a wee explore. So I'm going to grab my things in a minute and head on out. Before I do that, if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page and the channel's TikTok account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comments section. So with that out the road, I'm going to grab my things and head on out. It's lunchtime, so I'm going to try and see if I can get something to eat here. Maybe get a wee takeaway or something. Oh, let's maybe put an order in for my lunch. Went for a nice cod and chips. This is just the town itself. There's just a tiny little fraction of it. There's an historical Kirk over there, which I'm going to maybe try and see if I can go and see at some point. And of course it does have its pretty little harbour. Yeah, with the restaurant I've stopped off to get something to eat. I think I'm get a takeaway. They have a little sitting area there. So this is the cod and chips that I got. Let's see what this is like. Oh, rather than it being one big bit, they've got it as a wee, it's almost like wee bits of scampi almost. Oh, let's try this. It's really nice. Yeah, I've just noticed that from where I'm sitting, you can actually see the North Berwick Law, which is that wee kind of conical hill just on the other side of the water. And you can also make out the Bash Rock as well. So from where I'm sitting, you can see all the way to North Berwick. Yeah, I've always found this, even though Fife is really just across the river from like the Lothians and Edinburgh, it has its own character, has its own feel. It's almost as if it is off by itself, doing its own thing. Which probably is encapsulated by the fact that it is still referred to as the Kingdom of Fife, or just the Kingdom. I know people probably do joke about it being called the Kingdom, but I do think that does suggest that Fife has almost this independent kind of feel about it. And that with the history and the architecture as well, it's just, I've always had a soft spot for Fife. Mind you, I did used to always kind of go up to St Andrews as a kid, and I just love exploring this bit of Scotland. I really do need to explore it more. And you'll be able to see the similarity between these buildings here and the ones at Kuros. Very much fitting in with local style. And you'll notice that the building in the middle and the L building both have a wee sign with a saltire and a crown on top of it. They'll be under the care of the National Trust for Scotland. Yeah, the East Pier Smoke House, where I went and got some to eat from, definitely is proving to be quite a popular wee place. There's quite a few people who've shown up now and are over having a wee nosy at them. Probably going to get something to eat. So I'm glad I went in when I did, because I somehow managed to get in before the rush. I found this outside one of the houses to be carved stone. It's probably not an ancient one. Or if it is, it's been repurposed. So there is coach parking. And if you are doing the Fife coastal path, you have got to go along Rose Street, so that's this road here, and that's where the windmill is. So I've followed the path right down to the coast, and you can just make out the Lothian coastline down there. Don't know how much of it you can actually see on the camera. You probably can make out the Bass Rock. Yeah, there's a wee island over there, and I think there's actually a nature reserve on it. Yeah, one of these days I might actually be able to get over there and have a little visit. There's a little windmill over there. Yeah, I think these down here are actually the tidal pools. Right in the foreground. Well, I'm going to try and get up to the windmill and have a closer look at that. And I came across this. If you want a wee bit of information. So the tidal pools themselves probably would have some connection to the salt panning. So Ely Beach is nearby. So it's Pittenween. Yeah, there was folk swimming down that pool down there. Apparently the water's quite nice. I should really get myself one of those wetsuits. So that's the windmill there. So all the basins and the houses that have been down in the foreshore there. You can probably make out the lumps and bumps where the buildings would have been. We boat out plying its trade. And some of the wildlife you can get around a bit here. Might be lucky enough to see something like a bottlenose dolphin. Or some grey seals. Yeah, so the windmill was closed just now. And it's been used by the Coast Guard for the Coast Watch. Probably use the top bit to be able to look out across the Firth of Forth, just in case there's any issues. It's always good to have things like that. Keep an eye on the coast. So this is the seas out in that direction. And I think Edinburgh's down that way because I'm pretty sure I can just make it the Pentlands Hills. Just probably a bit too much of haze to make out anything in any detail, or to make it the bridges. Yeah, I'm just heading back through the village to try and head up to the Kirk. And it's just even more of these wee gorgeous houses. And there's also the St Monans Heritage Collection, which is the wee heritage centre. Yeah, I would say that St Monans, with its narrow streets, it probably is better leaving your car parked up in one of the car parking spaces and just going for a good walk. And yeah, because as you probably see, the streets are quite narrow, like windy in places. And yeah, I think that's a pub in there. But again, just leaving your car and actually walking through the village actually does allow you to get a better idea of the village itself, and you do actually get a lot of the good views as well, and it also gives you some good exercise. So that's St Monans Kirk down there. Yeah, I think I was told by somebody that the building's actually closed. So I think they're going to stop using it as a parish church or something. I'm definitely going to go down and have a wee look, we nosy around. There is a car park for the Kirk if you're maybe needing to park up there rather than walking through the village. And you can gain access to the kirkyard itself from up there. There's a wee path down here that takes you in as well. I came across this gravestone. You can just see the salt erosion. Yeah, the kirkyard is just that close to the coast. It's kind of right on the coast. Yeah, I just came up from the main road. There's this little cafe that sells ice cream as well. I treated myself to something. I get myself a raspberry and white chocolate ice cream cone. So I'm going to park my bum somewhere and enjoy the ice cream before it melts. Well, that's me back from my wander around St Monans, and I have to admit, I'm actually really glad that I came today. It's one of those wee places that is just really pretty, really picturesque. It's just the epitome of what you usually find on the Fife coast. And again, it's like the weather just has been the cherry on the top of the cake as well. That it's just been really nice, really sunny, but not not being blazing hot or anything. So it's just been a nice breeze off the water as well. So it's been a good wee day, a good wee visit, and I think this is part of the reason why I do love exploring Fife. You get to come and visit wee places like this. So hopefully you will all have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will all be intrigued by St Monans and that you'll all come along for a visit. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.